We are on reading concept 20. Say each word after me. Gold, grape, great, grand, gorilla. What sound is the same in all the words? Yes, G. I'm going to write the words, or I'm going to type the words up for you now. So we have gold, grape, great, grand, gorilla. The letter G is pronounced G. The G sound is partially blocked by the back of the tongue. So everybody say G right now and think about, where does your tongue go when you're saying G? The G sound is a consonant sound. It is a clipped voice sound because your tongue is kind of stopping it. So G. Very good. Our Neuhaus regular word deck. So I'm going to go through these words. I'm going to give you a chance to say it, and then I'm going to say it. Pin, nip, it. Spin, tip, pit. Make sure you're saying these before I say them. Spits, sit, sips. In, tips, tint. At, tan, past. Pants, in, snaps. Pass, taps, sass. As, tis, sap. Spill, slips, lap. Plan, plant, list. Didn't, sand, slid. Pads, splits, lands. Now we are going to go over our irregular word deck. Again, I want you to say the word first, and then I will say it after. Here we go. Put, do, the, come, says, here, where, of, for, are, are. Now let's move on to our word part deck. If we look at this first one right here, it has a B, W. That stands for base word. And a base word is a plain word with nothing added to it. So I can say talk. My base word would be talk. That's a word with nothing added to it. This little line right here with this box stands for a suffix. And a suffix is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a base word. A suffix is coded with a box. So I can say talking. So now my base word was talk, and then I can add ing to it. So the ing would be the suffix because it's the word that comes after the base word. So when you add a base word plus a suffix, then you have a derivative. A derivative is a base word plus a suffix. This is the consonant suffix s. So for example, the word tips with an s, or you could say the word pins. Now that also has an s at the end, but pins sounds like it also has what letter at the end? Pins. It sounds like a Z, but it's really an S. And then it could also stand for more than one. So I can say, give me that hat, or I can say, give me those hats. If I put that S on it, then that means that I'm talking about more than one hat now. We will now do the reading practice for 20A. Sentence number 1. I want you to look at your sentence, prepare your sentence, and then when I say read, you're going to read it, and then I'll read it after you. Okay, so let's prepare your sentence for number 1. Ready, read. A pig is still. Very good. Let's look at number 2. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Is the pig ill? Very good. Let's look at sentence 3. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Dad sifts the sand in a flat glass pan. Sentence number 4. Prepare your word. Now stay familiar with the sentences that you see and how it's ending. Okay? So let's look at number 4. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Dad didn't spill it. Let's look at sentence number 5. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. A lass had a tan hat and it has sand. Let's look at number 6. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. A glad lass and lad dig in the sand. Look at number 7. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Is it an asp? Is it a stiff staff? Number 8. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Don't slap the asp in the pan. Let's look at number 9. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Plant the dill fast. And last sentence, let's look at sentence 10. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. The hat fad did last. Very good. So let's look at the sentence. Let's look at the type of marks that we have at the end of the sentence. Now, what are some of the things that we can put at the end of the sentence to end our sentence? We know period. What else can we put? We can put an exclamation mark, and that means that we may be what? Excited, or maybe we're anxious about something. Or we could put what? You could put a question mark, and that it means you're asking a question. So there's different ways that you need to kind of raise and lower your voice when you're reading a sentence. When you're reading a sentence and it ends in a period, you can just read it in your normal voice. But if you're reading it with the question mark at the end, then that means usually the last word that you say is going to be kind of in a higher pitch than the other words. So listen to how I say the two. So here I would say a pig is still. But here I would say, is the pig ill? So did y'all see how I said a pig is still versus is the pig ill? So when the one with the question mark, my voice kind of went higher on that last word. If we have an exclamation mark, then that means that we have to read it even in a different way. So let's look at this sentence. I want you to try it. How do you think we should read sentence 4? Give it a try. So I hope you didn't say Dad didn't spill it, because that's boring. We want some excitement. That's why we have this exclamation mark right here. So this would be Dad didn't spill it, right? Like, I'm excited. I'm trying to tell you, Dad didn't spill it, which is still different from is the pig ill and a pig is still. So I want you guys, let's look at all of the numbers that have question marks. So point at the numbers that have question marks. So I see number 2. What other number has a question mark in the sentence? Okay, I see number 2 and I see number 7. So let's see in your best question voice. Let's read sentence number 2 and then go and read sentence number 7. Let's do it in our best question mark voice. So I want you to do it first and then I'll do it after. Okay, ready? So let's do number 2. Go ahead and read. Is the pig ill? Now let's look at number 7. That was the other one. Go ahead and read that one. So is it an asp? Is it a stiff staff? Good job. Now let's look at the sentences that have exclamation marks, the sentences that want us to get excited when we're talking about it. So let's find all of them. I see number 4. What other numbers? All right, cool. So we have number 4, we have number 8, and we have number 9. How about we start at number 9 and then go up this time? So let's start at number 9, and I want you in your best excited voice to prepare this sentence, read it out loud, and then I'll read it after you. Okay, ready? Read. Plant the dill fast. All right, let's look at number 8. Go ahead. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. Don't slap the asp in the pan. And number 4. Ready, read. Dad didn't spill it. Awesome. Now let's read the sentences that have a period at the end. So that means we can just read it just like we talk in our normal voices. So I see number 1. What other numbers have periods? Number 3, number 5, number 6, and number 10. All right. Let's go ahead and start with number 1. Here we go. Go ahead and read it. A pig is still. Let's look at number 3. Go ahead and read it. Dad sifts the sand in a flat glass pan. Let's look at number 5. Ready, read. A lass had a tan hat and it has sand. Let's look at number 6. Prepare your sentence. Ready, read. A glad lass and lad dig in the sand. These are some strange sentences, huh? All right, let's look at the very last one, number 10. Ready, read. The hat fad did last. Very good. So today we learned about how we can end our sentences with different we can do question marks, we could do periods, we can do exclamation marks. And when we're reading it and we see how it's ending, depending on how it ends, that's how we have to change the tone in our voice. Good job.